lights, camera, action. These three words are synonymous with cinema and the glam and glitter of Hollywood, and are not often associated with the depiction of the lives of saints and blesseds. But cinema has also often been used as a tool for good in order to evangelize and share the gospel. In Rome, there's a new film in production that tells the story of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, a young Italian activist dedicated to social justice and the poor, who died in 1925. EWTN's Vatican Bureau got to take a sneak peek behind the scenes and spoke with Daniela Gurrieri, the film's producer, director, and screenwriter, about her new film and what drew her to Pier Giorgio Frassati.
Pier Giorgio Frassati was one of these strong and powerful figures that we could really present to the audience of EWTN. The audience will discover many aspects that are normal aspects of a youth of his time. He loved to go with his friends to the mountains, to play jokes among them, to laugh, to have good time together. But at the center of everything was faith, was prayer, was the love for God and the love for prayer. And the prayer had to be the most precious thing at the center of their friendship.
What's it like to play someone who's been beatified, someone who's touched so many people and been a source of good and hope for many? It could feel overwhelming and unapproachable. We sat down with Francesco Boutironi, the actor who's playing Pier Giorgio Frassati, to find out.
Working on a beatified, it's challenging, because I think the tendency is to go to just abstract stuff, and actually we're talking always about a human being, basically, So we have a life, we have a body, we have a family, and so I try to stay with that human part. And from the human part, I have been traveling into his soul, into his spiritual behavior and spiritual life.
The spiritual aspects of the film have opened the eyes of those participating in the production to deep spiritual reflection. For example, actor Danieli DeAngelis, who plays Franz Massetti, one of Pier Giorgio Frassati's best friends, found himself being unexpectedly moved by the power of the Rosary.
Well, I remember when we were on the mountains, there was a pretty strong moment where we were praying the Rosary at some point in one of the scenes. And a member of the crew, I will not say the name, told me a story, a personal story, about a very touching experience he had while reciting the Rosary once. And in that moment, in that specific moment, while being in the mountains, in these wonderful places that we've been shooting in Abruzzo, and thinking about his experience touched me in some way. It was really, really strong, and what was just another scene to shoot at some point began something really powerful, really strong, that touched me even personally, I have to say, yeah.
For director Daniela Gurrieri, Pier Giorgio Frassati's short but powerful witness can change lives, and her work on this film has already deepened her own prayer life.
To discover and study the life of a saint gives you a lot. And to discover Pier Giorgio Frassati's life and spirituality helped me being more prayerful, for example, to trust more in God, to be more attentive also to the needs of the people, and also to be more kind. Pier Giorgio was very kind.